Hello YouTube. It's been a while, right? So I'm about 4 weeks out from my next race. I'll talk to you more about that in a short while. But today is a long run. Now normally on a Saturday I go out early, it doesn't impact the family, I'll come back and we enjoy our day. But today I inquired with the family whether they would like to come watch me do park run. Now this park run's not my directly local one, it's about 4 miles away. So I'm going to run there, do park run home, and maybe a bit more. And this park run is Woking Park Run, the same park run that my wife did 6 weeks ago. So let's get running, catch up in a moment. So you can tell I'm a bit out of practice here. I was so focused on filming I forgot to start my watch. So a kilometre down and a kilometre lost, but who cares? Nobody. In terms of what's new with me, unfortunately a family loss a few weeks ago, so that stalled training. Obviously family first, you know, running is something that will always be there, but family first. So up until that point, training pretty consistent, runs in the week, long run at the weekend. And today, I say, it's a beautiful morning, nice and crisp, about 3 degrees, so a little bit chilly at the moment, but it will heat up probably around 7 to 9, just in time for park run. I'm also wearing the new Cinto Wing headphones, and they're perfect, really lightweight, fantastic battery, decent sound. Obviously in the traffic it's a little more tested, but no different really to the shocks and other similar bone conductors. I really like them. Fortunate enough to be sent these, so very grateful of course, but without any bias they are really good. And yeah, I'll be using them this morning on my run. I typically don't run with music, but I have been using these a lot recently for commutes to and from work. Whew, there's the sun. So I've only ever done one park run sandwich, and I think that's when I first started running, training for Brighton Marathon, and I was with my uncle. And we went out on the river, did park run, ran back. So this will be fun. And the last time I did park run, I think, was New Year's Day 2023. Had to log in this morning and find my barcode, because no barcode, no result, and that would be dreadful. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a little go this morning. In terms of pacing, well, to be honest, it all depends how I feel when I get there. At the moment I feel like I'm just woken up, so hopefully the legs will kick into gear and I can put a little bit of pace in. But as we all know, you can only work with the legs you've got in the day. Maybe today's not my day, maybe it is. Okay, so what is this race I'm doing? It's a Beats Box Hill 21k with run through. So I'm doing that end of October. There are a few different distances, including ultra, but when I booked it I didn't have the fitness to even think about that. So 21k, hopefully that should make it enjoyable for me, because it's a manageable distance. There will be some elevation, and I'll talk more about the race in a few weeks when I go through my kit list. But ultimately it's going to be a leg burner, a lot of fun, and I got about 4 weeks to get into suitable shape to give it a good crack. Okay, 7k to get here, or what would have been 8k if I started properly, and about 9 minutes to spare, so I'm not quite at the start line yet, so that's okay. Give myself a little bit of a breather, but mostly perfect. I think I'm a little bit sleepy in the legs, which is sad. But behind me you can see we're all getting started. A lot of conkers on the ground, so my little girl's going to enjoy that, pick up conkers instead of watching me. But we're here now, so I need to get this jacket off, I need to hand this bottle over and prep for battle. I'm going to try, if I can, to do a hyperlapse of the first lap at least. I'll see if I can hang on. Obviously it's going to massively impact my performance, so I really don't want to be doing that. But yeah, so we're going to get started in about 5 minutes time. I'll see you in the race. Oh, run. third and final lap. There is number 44. Let's go and get it logged. Okay, let's talk about how that went then. So it's a 3-lap course. I personally felt stronger through the second half in the more trail-based sections. I'll put a little overlay here, although you've probably seen the hype laps anyway. Just felt I was stronger through. I don't really know why. I just looked at my watch and the pacing at the start of the lap just seemed to be a bit slow, and I was able to pick it up. The bigger issues I had were, one, I forgot how tight the single track was at the start. So that first 3/4 of a lap, it was quite hard to settle into a pace because I was sort of behind people in the start-stop, and I just felt it wasn't very fluid. And then the second issue was I started my run, I realised I was 7.5k in, so that meant that oh, just dropped the bottle. That meant that I didn't know what my pacing was until I clocked over into the sort of clean next kilometre. So yeah, overall that was a good fun event, quite nice to do it after a long-ish kind of warm-up, if you like. Legs felt pretty good throughout. So I'll put the time on the screen now because I don't know what the time was. I couldn't track that accurately. Pleased to have come 44th, even though it's not a race, but everybody knows it is a race because people are racing to beat each other as well as themselves. But look, let's face it, it's a race. So yeah, just now doing a bit of a cool down and almost home. So pleased to have done that today. Pleased to have done a bit of filming for you all. Thanks for taking the time to tune in, and I'll catch up with you soon and talk to you more about how Box Hill's going to work for me, the kit and all that stuff.